Doc Favors here. Welcome back to the channel. Ladies and gentlemen, do I have a banger for you all today? But first, I want to say two things. Number one, thank you for all of you all participating and supporting the channel and the content that we do. It really means a lot to me, and I don't take that lightly. Number two, for all of you all who are getting involved in some of the plays that we're doing, some of the investments, we have a support group on Telegram. And so I'm going to make sure I leave that link down below so you all can join that. It's called the Wealth Engineers. We believe in teaching you how to create wealth so that you can create the lifestyle that you want. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, what do I have for you? I have a client who was kind of stuck. And we got on the call, we jumped on the call, and we did a one-on-one coaching session. And I hit record because I wanted him to have the recording of what we did and what I diagrammed for him. But I thought about you all over here at the community, and I want to use this as a segue just to show you exactly what it is that we do when we talk in terms of consulting and coaching, whether it's business building, leadership, or mastery, or self-mastery, mindset mastery. And so I hope you enjoy this clip right here. And as always, guys, don't forget to hit the like button. Consider subscribing to the channel. Help us hit these goals and get these videos and this content out to as many people as possible. And without further ado, let's dive right in. All right, just check this out. Watch this. So here you have, I think I already took a picture of this. So let me just erase my little scribble. All right, so I checked the back office. So you're in there. So watch this. You already have a document that deals with time management, right?
Yes, sir.
Your thing is still doing the funny stuff. I just want you to know that. Your camera.
I'll fix it and get up on.
Yeah. So you have a book, right? Ebook. That's dealing with time management specifically, right?
Yes.
All right. So that's it right there. Now, your course and what you're doing, you have to now start to think about your 10x opportunity. What is a 10x opportunity? That main thing that everything can come up under. Instead of having a small little course on time management, you got to start thinking about like your whole company. So when you LLC, what are you going to LLC? What did you call it?
King Coach.
King Coaching, right?
Yep, King Coaching.
So this is King Coaching. What will King Coaching offer? Bless you.
Thank you, sir. Okay.
So you have the main thing that you're talking about in terms of King Coaching is in management. Management is a part of what? It could be a subtopic of what?
Could be leadership.
It definitely could be leadership. But once again, you got to ask yourself, what type of coaching is King Coaching doing?
Solving problems, helping leadership.
Leadership and management.
So, okay.
What type of management? In corporate setting. So who is King going to be helping? King is going to be helping entry level to mid-level individuals or professionals.
Okay.
See that?
I see how that works. Yes, sir.
Now, based upon this entry level, then you bring this down here, and entry level is going to be what? Intro to corporate management. And then you're going to list the skills that they need. Organizing. What else do they need?
Optimization.
Optimization in terms of what?
Optimization as far as a schedule or optimal prioritize.
Looks like time management to me, huh?
Yeah, it does.
Scheduling. So we're going to say organizational management, right? Scheduling. What's that? They're going to need to have people skills,
Mm-hmm.
how to talk to people. You see? So all that's intro level. And what type of working professionals would this benefit?
This would benefit new managers.
We already said that. That's entry level management.
So these, you said, benefit as far as uh, it would benefit those who are in business structures in
Emerging young leaders.
so
Management falls up under the topic of leadership, man. Everything rises and falls is on leadership.
okay.
So your leadership book, that's why I told you, you don't need no new books. You need to go study Maxwell 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership. You need to eat this stuff. No sense of adding on and keep compiling. Now, once again, that is because of the decision-making process why you can't just settle down. You got to have that decision in you so you can solve the problem. The problem is what? I need to know this stuff right here. So then once you get the entry level, then you bring a mid-level down right here. And then the mid-level people are what? These are so these might be shift managers, the intro. These are shift managers, for example, right?
Chief manager, yeah, yes, sir.
These mid-level are your facility managers. These are your store managers.
Okay,
You see, for example?
I get you.
So if we just go with store manager, the store manager job going to be different from the mid-level. Is that right? They got to
That's
open the
correct.
store. They got to know codes. They got to do orders, bookkeeping. If
Mm-hmm.
you go with advanced, if you go where you are now, you got to do these are paperwork people right here. And some of
Yep.
these shift managers do a little paperwork, but they don't do as much paperwork as the store managers or
No, they don't.
this paperwork. And you got to understand that. So how could you teach them how to do paperwork? That means you got to have time management for sure down here, don't you?
Yes, sir.
You got to know
Uh,
about work hours and what you call that? I forget the name of it.
Scheduling.
Employee.
You have to know about I'm about to say checks and balances, but you have to know about hours allocated. You have to know about what's been allocated to what's the word I'm looking for? It's not
Let's just
allocated.
let's just go with workforce.
Okay.
That means you got to be able to balance your work hours. How many people is on the clock
Mm-hmm.
versus how many, like if we in fast food, one of the things we had to do was if it's slow, I don't need 8 people on the clock. Y'all go
Okay.
take a break or get ready to go home because it only take 4 people to run the store unless it's you in a rush, a lunch rush or a dinner rush. Then after that, you clean up your station and get ready to get on out of here. And then you got the ones who stay around in the last 2 or 3 to close at midnight. So do you see what I'm saying now? What Coach and King, this is what you have to start thinking about. Now, the only reason why you don't know this is because you haven't been through the rest of them videos. So once again now, even if you go to leadership and management, it all boils down to you going back to what?
Making the decision.
Decision. It goes back to you making a decision. And it also goes back to you what?
Studying.
Managing your time. You see? You got to manage your time better so your body don't just crash on you and go to sleep and you miss your appointment that you're supposed to have.
Yes, sir.
You see? You got to manage that. Nobody can do that for you, which is why and I'm going to keep telling you this. Get your time and your schedule in order so that you can add someone else to it. You can't wait till somebody get down here to try to make it up because then you're going to be looking like you don't know what you're doing. You're supposed to be locked into a routine already. That's the word I was looking for. What's your routine? We got daily routines. I got a millionaire piece. And I'm gonna tell you, when you was asking about the people we call that